In other news today, a day of protests around the nation. People in support of abortion rights gathering in cities like Boston, Atlanta, and New York City. Many signs name Roe versus Wade, pointing to the U.S. Supreme Court draft opinion of what the case that was actually leaked. Now, if Roe is struck down, most abortion procedures would become illegal here in Wisconsin. Madison was no exception, with protesters gathering on the steps of the Capitol building this afternoon. The Madison Police Department says roughly 1,500 people were downtown to voice support for abortion rights and Roe versus Wade. Our NBC 15's Colton Molesky, you were there talking with people filling the square, Colton.
Elizabeth, the Wisconsin State Capitol steps filled with people waving signs and belting chants throughout the afternoon. The rally featured several speakers, including Governor Tony Evers and Senator Tammy Baldwin. Listening to them were plenty of people, including lots of families. Around 1,500 people gathered on Saturday, voicing concerns over the leaked Supreme Court draft opinion and showing support for abortion rights.
This is a really important issue to me because I worry about my daughter and her future.
The Planned Parenthood Advocates of Wisconsin event was attended by hundreds, waving signs and asking for Roe v. Wade to stay in place. Families like the Cameroods came as a show of solidarity for women of all generations.
I think oftentimes we think about moments in time as it will pass, and we don't necessarily think about what it means to the generations that come after us. Women before us, like our mom, fought for our rights, our equal rights, and we need to fight for our children's rights.
Jordana and her sister, Jennifer, came to the rally with Jennifer's daughter. They say they are here to fight for women's rights, both now and in the future. The same fight their mother took on years ago.
Our mom was a trailblazer in her life in different ways and stood up for rights when it mattered, and that's impacted us a lot.
Jennifer says June Camerood was one of the first women on the City Council of Greenwood, Wisconsin. Like the Cameroods, Planned Parenthood Advocates of Wisconsin President Tanya Atkinson says many Wisconsinites are raising their voices on the abortion issue.
I think it's clear that the state of Wisconsin, the vast majority of Wisconsinites, believe that abortion should remain safe and legal. Poll after poll, study after study, the numbers are very, very clear that Wisconsinites understand what happens when abortion is illegal. Because when abortion is illegal, it doesn't go away, it just becomes unsafe.
Both our parents always taught us to stand up when we needed to stand up.
Now, the Madison Police Department says no arrests were made, no property was damaged, and traffic was not impacted around the Capitol at all this afternoon.